Hello, I'm Captain Vile. Welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. I don't know which one. Andy Drew asked me to play this, and then I bought it, and then he asked me to play Anton Blast. So sorry, Andy, I already bought and downloaded this, so we're playing this. I don't know how long this is. And also, it's a trilogy. We're going to be doing it game by game. Like, sure, I'll play all three of them, because, I mean, I bought the damn game, I'll get my money's worth. But it's going to be like Phoenix Wright 1, Phoenix Wright 2, Phoenix Wright 3, if you're wondering. Those are all going to be different series. Ace Attorney. Justice. Okay, so it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Just so I know how to title the video. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. And then Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. And then Phoenix Wright. But I want to go this way, just so it's even. Okay, yeah, play this game. Oh, you know what I should have gotten before I did this? A cup of tea. Because this is a visual novel, correct? The first turnabout. Play the first... I believe so. Anyway, I've never played... There's an achievement, apparently. Start playing is an achievement. I've never played any of these games before. I've only seen, like, memes where they, like, use the characters. So someone was just beaten to death with a statue. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh, we're just seeing the killer right now? I've got to find someone to say pin this on? Someone like him. Spiky hair man? I'll make it look like he did it. What is this, Columbo? Why do I know everything about the crime? Except motivation. August 3rd, 9 a.m. or 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Okay, I gotta come up with the voices. Phoenix is just gonna be my voice. I know he's the main character. I know there's other, like, wacky characters, like, Edgeworth. I don't know what his first name is, though. Von Carla, maybe? Carla? I don't know. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge of coming up with voices when we get there. And one of them's probably gonna be for, like, the Pirates. Also, if you couldn't tell, my mouse is very low on battery, so I'm gonna be a little... Oh, boy, am I nervous. Mia. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Alright, a lot of people are gonna be just my voice, okay? But, like, the special characters, no, I'll save a voice for them, don't worry. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. There's a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. The Riddler! My life. Everything. It's all over. Calm down, Edward. Batman may have cheated, but whatever. Come up with a new plan next time. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It's not like he wants to die. What tipped you off? Yeah. Hello. What's Nick? Hey. Hey there, Larry. Wait, what? What? Larry? What? Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. I'm gonna give him like a surfer dude. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. That's not a surfer dude. Whatever. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, took her away from me, Nick. Who did this? Oh, Nick. Why are you just calling me Nick? I thought my name was Phoenix Wright. Is Phoenix like a stage name or something? Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Or Nick, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he just calls us Nick as like a nickname. Nickname. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. My first case as a lawyer? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy who arrested was unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, alright? My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. He was that much of a troublemaker. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. And homicide, apparently. Except we know it's not. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Yeah, he got framed. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That I know him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Okay, we're gonna give him like a wizard. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Payne. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct in this trial will decide the fate of your client. A murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to discern your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Is it a quiz show? It's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's a Larry Butts, Your Honor. But why are you asking me that? Is the Riddler the judge? He's asking me all these ridiculous questions, or just one? Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. This is the Riddler. This is the Riddler in a beard and a bald cap. Next question, riddle me this. How did Batman get away from my latest dress? This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? What? I don't know that! I've read the case report over so many times. It's... Wait, I didn't find that out! Larry referred to her as his baby. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I don't know the victim's name. Well, you see, I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed on the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a bench attorney if I didn't carry this. Yeah, not because of the caliber of my awesome defense. Sydney! No, Cindy, yes. Blunt trauma. Wilson Payne, age 52, prosecutor whose lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. I gotta have, like, escape his options? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just give me a second here. What? Save, load. No, I want to. Okay, whatever. I guess that's only on the main menu. I want to make, like, back, not back escape, not backspace, as in typing or deleting. Whatever, check it off. Okay, whatever. Her name is Cindy. Cinder Block. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Why is his beard not moving? Correct. No, tell me, what is the cause of death? Blunt force trauma. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You've answered my riddles free, Dark Knight, but I'll get you next time. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. Here's the question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what object was? What that object was? The murder weapon is this statue of the finger. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue added into the court record. Rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Right. My reputation is riding on this, you idiots! That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. I like to imagine she's, like, normal, she's very stoic, but her voice is just, like, a very specific scene. You know, Chowder, like, Chowder, dear boy, the blubberfish got away. I'm doing that each time. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. I just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Just leave me at her. What's to you, anyway? Murdered her, possibly. Mr. Butts, what you describe as general is what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas from the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added. She was in Paris. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! You didn't know that? The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think someone can answer that question! Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... what, throw a brick at him? Stop him from answering. Your Honor, my client is clearly in distress. I've asked for a short recess. My client has no idea the victim is seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get the bottom of this. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Can I check court record when he's asking me his riddles? I know it's a quiz, but I'm gonna call it riddles because it's funny. Like, court record, like, he's gonna ask me, like, when she was in Paris. Backspace. It's gonna mix me up so much. I believe the accused's motive is to clear everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You weren't at the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Ooh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Oh, he went. What did I do? Let him answer. I mean, it's... yeah, he was there. Or wait, no. Okay, I know part of this is I have to investigate the crime scene myself. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to the apartment. crap. Stop him from answering? I'm gonna let him answer, because he was there. And having it be like him lying is gonna be suspicious. Send him a signal. Wink. Is that the signal? Are you speaking in, like, sign language? Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Just the judge saying Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her. Did Payne make that noise? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Wait, what do you mean lying? He was there! Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body? The guy with the dot in his head? That's before making the gruesome discovery. He saw a defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Wait a minute, I just realized, what the hell are you wearing, Butts? This is a court case, and you showed up in, like, a cartoon blazer with a t-shirt? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. How long do you think this is gonna be? Like, I kind of... On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers in the victim building. Please bring Mr. Frank Schwatt to the stand. Sawit. Frank Sawit. Yeah, probably. Okay, stop dancing, Sawit. Mr. Sawit, your newspaper subscription. You sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man flee an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The phone wasn't working. That's evidence I can probably, like, call on the phone. Like, it does work, Your Honor. The man who ran was vented out, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the victim's phone in the apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for you, per usual. Electricity in this building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? What the hell is that? I didn't pass the bar. Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony. The witness just gave. Lies? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have been lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? You idiot. How do I prove he's not? Hold the key. It's in the evidence, you moron. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a... If that, like, the way I'm saying her lines gets annoying, just tell me. And I'll, like, try and tone it down. I'm doing it, like, every single line. So, if it is a bit much, let me know. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you find the contradiction in evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tabs and point the contradiction to the testimony. Okie dokie. Continued autopsy report. Blunt force trauma. It's rather heavy. Murder. I can only check evidence. Oh, the judge doesn't have a thing? Okay. Witness's account. I was going to door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Q. Oh, press! Press as in, like, no, 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 no. Okay. I was gonna, like, press Q, but that's, like, me calling you out in a lie. Present. Narrated as he left the door. How I felt behind them, thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I started lying there, a woman not moving. Dead! I felt frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Let's press him on that. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer by apartments. Alright, what time did you call again? 1 p.m. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I'm not going to press you on that. Man, you run without a doubt, defendant sitting right over there. I'm not going to press you on that either. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record tab. If something strikes, he was being suspicious. Alright. Cause of death, blood loss. I don't know, why was it suspicious, I guess. Then, find the evidence to present. I gotta do this again until I find it?
Come in eating an onion.
I quailed in fright and found something to go inside. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? Oh, I can go back. Wish I knew that. I don't know if I'd be able to... Is it smart to keep doing this? Your Honor, that statement contradicts his evidence. But he said he didn't go inside, and shut up. Shut up, Judge. Alright, I'm not good at this. Whoops, shut up. I quailed in fright and able to go inside. I called the police immediately. However, the phone apartment wasn't working. That... You said you didn't touch anything in her apartment. An entrance right. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading. I reached inside and tried to use that call, and that phone wasn't working correct. What happened next? No, I want to push further on that one. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Right, fine. And can anyone vouch for you? 1 p.m. Are you certain? Did I miss something? No, it was out. Power was out from noon to 6. Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? There's some evidence to contradict him. Okay, I don't see any evidence. I mean, from noon to 6. Oh, I am so stupid. I didn't check the body. You found a body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Yeah, my mistake, everyone. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body, to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that's... well, the thing is... This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowich, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always get more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeah, no, if I was smart enough to pay attention to the 1 p.m. and the autopsy, then yes. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time discovery. Excuse me. See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television, but the power was out! Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotape. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Oh, no, you're not getting out that easy, punk. I see. Your voice. You are a moron. How did you pass the bar? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I sure would love to. Yeah, I know what to do. Shut up, lady. Time of discovery. Yeah. Boom! Loser. Caught you. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Defense is a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowich? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. What? Well, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sowich, the court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been shock to finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowich. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. No lies this time, Mr. Sowich. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to get... No! That must have been what I saw. No, you liar. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cry. Are you stupid? Judge, you keep getting on me for being like, oh, you're not paying attention. He said the murder weapon was a clock. Hearing the time. Hey, moron. There was a table, wasn't there? A murder weapon. Bang. Bong. Boom. I like this game. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Hell, I hate to interject. I mean, I'll see this. For the first episode, I will see this to the end. But if we get to like the 20-ish minute mark in the middle of this, I'll just split it into 2 videos. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Sundial? With your ejection evidence, just who do you think you are? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Just answer the question, Mr. Seward. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. What? Why don't you pass that statue over here? So the murder weapon was a table clock after... No, you moron! Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. I was like, that's improvisation! Do you have any problems with his testimony now? I mean, yes, because he's obviously lying, but I can't prove he's lying. I'm already low on health. Fine. No, I suppose. I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right. Are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. No witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said it himself. He never entered the apartment. Oh, damn it. You're right. I just didn't think this through. Hey, you're right. Something the matter? Yeah, I was a stupid moron. You think that? Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yes, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock just because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Right now, yeah. You struck her with the clock, and then shook off the blow, triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. A burger and fries, but I'm bumped. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sewitt, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned in your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What pain? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! I call Exhibit C his face! The witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, I can't, what the, you all saw that, that was assault. I can press charges now. I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her. He should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claim. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sewitt definitely is a clock. A fact is clear if you simply try sounding the clock, examine the clock's battery, try sounding the clock. Ask the neighbors. The neighbors would have been called in. No. If no one heard him hitting her over the head with a clock, they didn't hear the noise. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Cut the music, everyone. I think it's 8:25. Certainly is a strange way to announce time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? Yeah, it's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Stark heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sewitt, try to talk your way out of this one, or throw your tie at me, or whatever. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have the case. Right, how am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Overruled? This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sewitt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Okay, do I have to go investigate now? Not so fast, Mr. Sewitt! Mia. I mean, Chief. Listen up, right. Don't throw this one away. My reputation is riding on this. Not like this. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Take it out of the box. Don't waste time doubting of facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and make it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Because he hit her with it? Figure out the reason. You'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? The power outage? No. Wait, hang on. Why did clocks go slow? Is something wrong with the gears? She set it to a different time because she took it with her when she was in Paris, and she set it to Paris time, and then it was taken back with her, and she didn't set it back because she died. There's evidence. Mr. Roga, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. That's tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I'm sticking with the Paris thing. The victim was just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the victim's time to return in Paris is 9 hours. Uh-oh. I think I screwed the pooch on this one. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 10 a.m. there the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. I'm a genius! That's why time her constructing the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sweat. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? You can't argue with that. I mean, you can have a heart attack, I guess. Order, I say. Stop having a heart attack right now, or I will hold you in contempt of court. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone get defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry, but not guilty. They have confetti. They do that for every verdict. You're getting the death sentence! Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. I'm so smart. I figured out the twist before they had the twist. I'm so smart. Aha! Turns out Frank Smith was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sweat let himself into do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sweat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and beat her to death with it. August 3rd, same day. Fun Court Lobby number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won! It's because I'm so smart. Right, good job in there. Congratulations, you didn't screw it up and ruin my reputation. Thanks, Chief, I owed all to you. That is a good point. Not at all. You found your own battles in there. I mean, I would have given up. It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What? Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Go home. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Okay, find a new girlfriend. Larry, she was never mind. She didn't love you. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. I'm very mature. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? A movie? My treat? A movie. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. My ingenious clock was noticing. Oh, hey, here, take this. It's a present. A present? This is evidence. For me. Wait, isn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made it, one for me. Really? You made this? Oh, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was into that chick. And she was playing me for a fool. Are you rich? Don't that make you want to cry? Not really. Larry... Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she fought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? What? You putting me on the spot again? I'm not in the courtroom. I don't have to... Objection. What is she talking about? Cause of death. What? I don't know. She died? She was out of the country? She had lost electricity. Here you go, Larry. Proof that she didn't have electricity for a couple hours. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget about it soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, eh? I guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. I don't know what the hell was. I don't know why she just put me on the spot like that. Craigie, this is an hour long. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong, and never embarrass me in a courtroom like that ever again. Never go with what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we go off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast in innocence of butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. We're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Okay. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me in." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Okay. The end. Alright, a new episode has been added. Turnabout systems. Okay, yes, please do. But, also... No. Hold it right there. Okay, nope. Episode's over. This is 50 minutes long. Where it's over, I'm gonna be editing them next time. Next episode's only gonna be like 20 minutes long, and I'm gonna cut the court cases in half or something. As soon as I get to like the 20-minute mark, it's gonna be over. All right. No more of this. I have places to be. I have dinner to make. I didn't expect to be recording for this damn long. But I enjoyed this. That was fun. That was cool. A neat little puzzle. I was expecting more investigating. Maybe that's later down the line. Oh well. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go have a drink of tea or anything to soothe my aching throat. And goodbye.
Wear only your underwear or something skimpy down below.
Stay tuned to Gotham